Hello out there in
Hey,
Wonderland.
hey, it's Velvet and Gail. We're back again. Guess who's back? Tell your friends, hey, come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. Get in here right now. Now, we here on this here episode of what is going on in the marriage? What's going on in this world today? Why? Why? Let me tell you, during my little research, and I asked myself this, so I had to look it up because you know why? That's why I looked this up because there's something that I realized. Social media plays a big role in relationships and the failure of relationships because you know why? Boop, 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 boop. Scroll. Even though we don't want to admit it, and I am pretty sure that there are a lot of couples that behind the scenes argue over why can't you put your phone away for at least an hour. Acknowledge me, you who I'm over here. Hey, we used to just eat at the dinner table and we having conversation with one another. Now we at the dinner table and all I hear is and see is, oh no, I gotta call her. Oh no, did you hear what they said about Jamie Foxx?
Some people want to base their relationship off of what they see on social media or what they see on these reality shows and whatnot. Oh, it's so and so and this like that ain't no real life stuff. That ain't got nothing to do with your household and your relationship.
Because they getting paid to act the fool.
Yep, exactly. And that's could be a main problem there.
Exactly. That sometime when your partner, your spouse, whoever comes home, and instead of hi dear, you don't even acknowledge. Yep. This is what they see. They're sitting there watching a movie, and then they laughing and asking you something about the movie, and they look over wondering why you didn't respond, and because you're just like
right in your phone.
So you go out to dinner instead of sitting there having a conversation together.
And I don't see it. One center, you're sitting down talking with your spouse and that. You want to bring up what you've seen there, like, well, that can never be me. Oh no,
right?
Try that with me, and then you want to go try it in your relationship, and it didn't work.
Exactly,
it didn't work.
Exactly. Or you wondering why? Well, I was talking to you about so and so, and it's like, look, I don't even know who those people are. I don't even follow these people. So why are you even telling me about it?
Man,
a relationship killer.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And so during my little research that I did, because you guys know I will use that computer for something constructive in a minute. So I am going to share with you, and hopefully someone will realize this is them and this is what they are doing, and kind of tone that down a little bit to save their relationship, to save their marriage, and to just keep the spark and the fire going. Okay.
And we're not counselors. We just telling you like it is from the heart. Been there, done that. We learned the hard way.
Exactly.
I know I did.
Exactly. And sometimes we still, really, my thing is not even social media. My thing is the games. But it's still the same. Nevertheless, my name is being called that. Oh, I'm trying to beat this level. But still a problem. Well, it's not a problem. It's not really a problem because once you've been with somebody 32 years, it's like, look, leave me alone. That's all I got to say about the matter. Just leave me alone. Now, what we know about relationships and relationship satisfaction, I meant to copy the name of the expert blogger that wrote this article, but we're going to go ahead. In a meta-analysis of studies on predictors of relationship satisfaction, it was found that we can kind of guess how happy we'll be based on our age and the age of our relationship. For instance, in early adulthood, when we find a life partner, our relationship satisfaction is strong. Things change though as the years tick past. By the time we go from 20 to 40, our relationship satisfaction craters and it hits an all time low. 40 is also the age where we might starkly realize that life is um, truly and dissatisfaction with the past choices and regrets over lives not lived or partners not chosen may be bubbling up as well. In addition, parenthood may also be may be partially responsible for this near point. As research continues to show that parents are less satisfied in life than people who are child free. Luckily, once we hit the low point in relationship satisfaction, we do begin to climb out the hole. Satisfaction increased until around age 65, another milestone birthday, with health issues, retirement, downsizing, and other compromises to well being show up. Now, um, there are 10 ways to maintain a satisfying relationship. Be friends with your partner. You definitely don't need to be besties, but you do need to consider your partner a good friend in addition to lover. The second one, develop a couple identity. This is important to me too, and that we did not see it before. Develop a couple identity, but don't let go of your own individual identity or eliminate engagement in hobbies or pastimes that your partner doesn't choose to enjoy.
Mm.
And that's one thing that we can't lose who we are.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't. Focus on shared values, not just shared interests when you commit to your partner. Shared values are a better bellwether for lasting relationships, not just liking the same music genres or sharing an interest in a particular hobby. The fourth one, be willing to try out new things that your partner is passionate about. You can't know something isn't your taste until you've given it a try.
Yep.
That's what Lovely Lips said.
Mm-hmm.
Engage in open and honest conversation about sexual intimacy and practices with your partner. You can't optimize your sexual activities unless you know what each of you wants, your wants and needs. Accept there will be disagreements and conflicts in relationship over time, but use the discussion and differing points of view as a tool to move towards a shared understanding and resolution. Don't use conflict as a tool to gain power over your partner or as a zero sum game. Celebrate every success your partner enjoys and offer support when they're met with failure. And that's true.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
If I cannot accomplish something, you know what I mean, keep that encouragement there.
Well, I believe in that 100%. Always encourage. Always.
Respect your partner's moods and their perspective. Don't try to guilt your partner for not being exactly who you want them to be all the time.
Important piece there.
Work together to get on the same page about your feelings. Right while each of us has a way of approaching frustration, anger, disappointment, and so on, research show that when you and your partner are in sync with how to deal with the feelings, you get along better. This may require some education on both sides, learning how to manage frustration or how to be okay with grief, but working towards a place of congruence can show one another your commitment. And so that is the to work more. Now, this is what the social media does. Each time that you are in the middle of a conversation and the first thing your spouse does, your partner does, is grab a phone and start scrolling, there's no way you heard anything that person expressed to you. You did not hear anything.
Yep.
You just did not hear it. Or when you find yourself, you are supposed to be in a conversation, and the next thing you are saying to your spouse, oh, let me just read this because so and so said this.
Supposed to have undivided attention.
Exactly.
Undivided
Exactly.
attention.
Or he may be a Jay-Z fan. I'm not a Jay-Z fan. So every time we in the middle of a conversation, you're telling me about Jay-Z. How is that going to help? How is that going to help? Now there are times that you can be on your phone, and that is the time when you both are just kicked back and relaxed. So you will get to that point where hey honey, how you doing? Here's some
if you're
meal.
sharing time together, there should be no phone. No phone. That's just
right.
All sharing time together.
Right. But there's a times that when you guys are sitting there, now you both are scrolling because this is your downtime.
Yeah.
And you may see a video, oh, take a look at this. To me, that's fine. But that can't be when we're trying to talk about some bills and you want me to hold on because you on social media, or I'm trying to have a conversation with you, and then the next thing I know, you have your phone and you blasting a song. So did you just shut me down? Cause for conflict.
Yeah, that's
cause
what it is. You just shut them out.
Exactly.
Basically, come on, no other way to take that.
Exactly. Or you're sitting there looking at clips from, Jersey Shore, Bad Girls Club, and then the next thing you know, I'm talking to you, and I look up again, and you think you the chick that's in the video. And whatever you see happen in the video, you gonna come and try to bring that mess to me.
Yep.
Now you wondering why, I'm sitting there looking at you like you crazy and ask you a simple question. Are you stupid? It brings about negativity.
Yeah.
Because now your feelings is hurt. I'm asking you, and I'm listening. I'm listening to what you're listening to. And the next thing I know, whatever is playing on your phone, I am looking at you and you acting like you part of that show. Your relationship and your marriage is not part of the show because these people are getting paid to act.
Yep.
Everybody have a script that they're following. But see, you have a script that you're not following. And it's all the things that we done talked about: love, patience, respect, humility, all this, and you're not getting it. So, I say this to say there's a problem when you cannot put down your phone from social media to pay attention or give attention to your partner or to your children, or things are supposed to be happening, and instead of paying the bill, you on social media.
I say take the time out, leave the phone all out, and play some games.
Exactly.
Play some games.
Exactly.
I love that. I don't care if it's cards. We can be playing bingo. We play some games. That's still spending time together. Good quality time together.
Right. Exactly. So does social media play a role in a failed relationship? Definitely.
Yeah.
Because you become so addicted to it that you don't know how to separate it from your real life relationships.
Because you'll see something on social media and right away you want to equate that with your relationship. And it's nothing like, you know what? Yeah, no, it's not. And then you bring it into your relationship and you think your spouse gonna realize that, like, oh, what are we talking about? No, because I seen on, it's like, well, what that got to do with us?
Exactly. So there comes a time when you have your alone time, and that's when you can do whatever it is that you want to do, because you have given each other equal attention and you have moved on, because everybody needs their own time, their own space.
Your wife, your husband, coming from work, you're both home from work. How you doing, sweetie? How you doing? How was your day to snap? Give each other some time to just compress and whatnot. Come back together, we sit down, have a talk with that, because you need that time. I mean, especially you out there in the world, 9 to 5, whatever. I mean, hey, it's rough out for you. You come in your home, just take a little time. Like, okay, baby, we'll talk later. We'll get together. So y'all set that time apart.
Exactly.
Y'all set that time apart.
Exactly. And I just think that, me personally speaking, that your phone does not belong at a dinner table, because that's
Yeah.
the time for you guys to just like really have conversation and discuss things. That's not where that phone, even if you go out to eat, your phone should not be something that's opened on social media. Now, call may come through, a text may come through, and especially if you have children, then you're going to look at that like, oh, but outside of that, we have to learn to put social media really third, because whatever is going on with your spouse, whatever relationship you are in, and you got to make sure that's right. Then if you have children, you have to make sure that children is right. If you're at work, you know how many people got fired from a job because they're on their phones.
Oh, at work, on a laptop. Instead of doing work, they on a laptop on social media. Oh, yeah.
Exactly. And then you also have to teach this to your children, because a lot of kids this day and time, they go to school with their phones. So instead of learning something, they're on the phone because that's what they see at home. That's what they see at home. So we have to be careful on the example that we set for our children. Okay. So hopefully, we reach someone that is having some type of conflict in their relationship, and they can take accountability for their actions and work harder, to keep the relationship in the unity that, an agreement that two people came in, and now all of a sudden one person is only keeping up with their part of the agreement, and they're fighting to save.
Yeah. It takes two.
It takes two. It took two to injure.
It takes two.
It takes two. So that is our conclusion on what roles does the social media play. Like we have so many platforms. We have Facebook, we have TikTok, we have Instagram, we have YouTube, we have there's just so many different platforms there that can be a relationship deal breaker. Okay, concentrate on one another, concentrate on the love, concentrate on the respect, and you will have time. You will have time to use your social media, but you have to know when to cut it off and turn your relationship on. Okay. So again, this is Melvin and Gail here. Thank you for allowing us to share with you. And we will have a different topic. And if there's something that you want us to discuss, again, drop a line to the point 1018@gmail.com, or leave it in the comment section. And also, there's a subscription for YouTube that you can use to support the page, and any support is greatly appreciated. So again,
we love support.
Yeah,
love it.
So this is Gail and Melvin here, and we will catch you all later. Bye, sweet lips.